gone behind me now. Your smile found me somehow. Crystal lights above the crowd. My heart beats strong and proud. The band begins so sweetly. You move a little closely. Champagne for the last slow dance. Tonight belongs to chance. Your eyes bring me back home. No more roads alone. Brass is shining through the room. Flowers chase away the gloom. Your hand resting in mine makes the whole world shine. The flugelhorn starts crying like old years softly flying. Champagne for the last slow dance. Tonight belongs to chance. Your eyes bring me back home. No more roads alone. Again. Beneath the chandelier glow, you're all I need to know. The orchestra fades away, but my heart will stay. I hadn't crossed those ballroom doors in years now. Not since the night she vanished with goodbye. The chandelier still burned like melted honey, and couples spun beneath them dressed in white. The clarinet was sweet as old September. The walking bass rolled warm against the floor, and every note that floated through the ballroom opened memories I could not ignore. Then suddenly the band began our tune, soft and slow beneath the moon, and through the smoke and cabaret perfume I almost saw her in the room. Golden gloves near Riverside Ballroom, dancing slowly through the crowded room. Her laughter drifted through the the trumpet haze, like romance living on beyond the days. The orchestra kept swaying deep and low, while city lights shimmered through the snow. And though the years have carried love away, I still hold her beneath the ballroom sway. A waiter passed with crystal whiskey glasses. The piano glowed beside the velvet stage. Young lovers whispered dreams beside the windows, just like we did in another age. I walked alone across the polished hardwood, where once her satin shoes moved next to mine, and every golden chandelier above me seemed frozen somewhere deep inside old time. Then the trombones rose so warm and bright, like they were bringing back the night. And for a moment through the swinging smoke, my lonely heart almost awoke. Golden gloves near Riverside Ballroom still linger softly in the smoky gloom. The brush drums whispered through the midnight air, like every heartbeat still believed she cared. I danced alone beneath the amber glow, while snowflakes drifted quietly below. And every melody the band replayed turned lonely years into a serenade. Now every winter down in Manhattan, I hear that ballroom breathing through the dark. Every old jazz record on the radio carries echoes from my broken heart. Sometimes when the night feels endless and moonlight falls across Riverside, I swear I see her golden gloves still dancing beneath those chandeliers of time. Golden gloves near Riverside Ballroom still shimmer gently through the years of blue. The orchestra may someday fade to silence, but our old song will always wander through. And every couple dancing slow tonight keeps alive the glow of vanished light. Though she disappeared with yesterday's perfume, I still love her. Near Riverside Ballroom, the river carried on across Manhattan. The ballroom slowly emptied one by one, but somewhere in the heart of that old orchestra, our dance still carries on. Neon signs hum above Manhattan streets. Champagne glasses catch the midnight light. And every step I take through these hotel doors feels like I'm still looking for you. floors in golden halls, echoes dancing on the walls. The saxophones are burning bright like memories that won't sleep tonight. A jazz guitar starts to swing like it still remembers everything. And every laugh inside this room turns slowly into perfume. Neon champagne for two, sparkling through the midnight blue. The city sings in brass and gold, but nothing feels like you. And every glass I raise tonight reflects a love I lost too soon, drifting through these hotel lights like smoke beneath the moon. The piano runs in silver waves across the dreams I tried to save. Brass sections call your name again like echoes down a hallway train. Couples spin in slow parade under chandeliers that never fade. But I stand still inside the sound where your memory is still found. Neon champagne for two, one more toast to what we knew. The trumpet cries in velvet tone while I walk these halls alone. And every melody that plays feels like your fingertips on mine, lost inside these endless nights of fading neon signs. Maybe love belongs to cities, to hotel bars and sweet regret. Maybe some romances linger like songs you can't forget. So let the big band carry on, let the night go on and on. 'Cause somewhere in this shimmering view, I'm still dancing there with you. Neon champagne for two, falling through the midnight view. The orchestra keeps playing loud, but I only hear you. And though the night will slip away into another morning light, part of me stays forever inside this neon night. Neon glow, champagne slow, brass fades out, but you don't go. Sunday shoes along the square, summer sunshine everywhere. Then the clouds began to play and stole the blue away. We ran laughing through the rain, following a sweet refrain. Suits and summer rain, spinning fast down Harlem Lane. Trumpets dancing, spirits high, clouds just drifting by. Wooden floors beneath our feet, every rhythm felt so sweet. Strangers clapped along in time, bells began to chime. The piano led the way, turning rain into a play. Sunday suits and summer rain, spinning fast down Harlem Lane. spirits high, clouds just drifting by. Your laughter filled the room, flowers seemed to bloom. The storm stayed far away inside that swing parade. And summer rain, joy we never could explain. One small dance became the spark of our brightest summer heart. Rain faded with the day, but that dance still stays. The ballroom buzzed with laughter and lights, couples twirling through another Saturday night. I raised my baton and the band began a familiar arrangement we'd played again and again. Then the lead trumpet climbed into the air with a certain phrase I knew too well. One shining line, one lingering tone, and suddenly I wasn't there alone. That melody drifted across the years, awakening forgotten souvenirs. The trumpet called her name tonight, across the ballroom glowing bright. One golden note, one silver flame, and every heartbeat spoke her name. The trumpet called her name once more, like it had done so many times before. Though she's long gone from my sight, the music brings her back tonight. I remember the evening she slipped away, as the orchestra carried the dancers in sway. A soft goodbye hidden behind a smile, a disappearing figure beyond the aisle. The grand piano sparkled beneath the glow, while the trombones moved gentle and slow. Yet every chorus, every refrain seemed determined to revive the pain. The crowd kept dancing across the floor, while my memories opened an old door. The trumpet called her name tonight, across the ballroom glowing bright. One golden note, one silver flame, and every heartbeat spoke her name. The trumpet called her name once more, like it had done so many times before. Though she's long gone from my sight, the music brings her back tonight. The brass like a midnight tide, carrying dreams I could never hide. For a moment I saw her standing there, turning slowly their glare. Then the vision faded with the final line, leaving only echoes behind. The trumpet called her name tonight, through every shadow and every light. The years may pass, the seasons change, but the melody remains the same. The trumpet called her name once more and filled the room from wall to wall. Though time keeps moving endlessly, she still lives inside the melody. The dancers left as the evening closed. The band packed up and the curtains rose. One last trumpet whispered low and clear, and somehow she still felt near.
The ballroom was buzzing like a downtown wire. Champagne was rising and the brass caught fire. I had a song in my pocket and a smile on my face. Just another crooner in a crowded place. Then the trumpets lifted, bright and bold, and the whole room turned into polished gold. Right there between the dancers and the lights, I saw her standing like a wish, dressed in white. The trombones leaned, the saxes sighed, the piano rolled like a midnight tide, and I forgot every line I knew when the music pointed straight to you. When the trumpets found her, the stars came down to swing. Every horn in Manhattan started calling her name like spring. When the trumpets found her, my heart forgot the band. I crossed that golden ballroom just to ask her for her hand. She laughed like crystal in a velvet room, moved like perfume through a silver tune. The bass kept walking with a gentleman's pride, and I kept trying to stay by her side. We spun past tables, past glasses of wine, past old men smiling at a love like mine. Her eyes said hurry, her hand said stay, and the whole big band tried to carry us away. The drummer brushed a secret beat, the floor was warm beneath our feet, and every chorus, every turn made the chandelier lights burn. When the trumpets found her, the stars came down to swing. Every horn in Manhattan started calling her name like spring. When the trumpets found her, my heart forgot the band. I crossed that golden ballroom just to ask her for her hand. I should have asked her where she came from, should have asked where she'd be, but some nights move too fast, boys, for a fool like me. The brass was shouting glory, the clarinet ran wild, and I was just a singer lost inside her smile. The final note fell soft and clear. The room came back, but she disappeared. No name, no number, no promise to claim, just a melody burning where she became. Now every time the trumpets rise, I see that ballroom in her eyes. And though I've sung for 1,000 more, I still look for her near the dance floor. When the trumpets found her, the stars came down to swing. Every horn in Manhattan started calling her name like spring. When the trumpets found her, my heart forgot the band. I crossed that golden ballroom just to ask her Rain falling slow on Fifth Avenue, taxi lights fading into blue. Another night, another empty chair, and your memory still sitting there. Whiskey burns like old regrets, smoke hangs low in silhouettes. The cafe window fogs again, while Manhattan drowns in rain. A tired saxophone somewhere cries softly through the midnight air, and every note feels worn and blue, like this city missing you. Whiskey rain in Manhattan, falling through the neon glow. I keep hearing your laughter, darling, in every street below. And these lonely avenue lights still shine like yesterday, but no amount of midnight whiskey can wash your ghost away. Coffee cups and closing signs, old jazz drifting through my mind. Couples pass beneath umbrellas while I stay frozen in this weather. The bartender pours another slow, like he already knows some hearts never leave the past, no matter how far they go. Whiskey rain in Manhattan, silver rivers on the street. Your memory moves beside me in every passing beat. The piano plays so quietly, like it's scared to break the night, while your shadow keeps dancing slowly beneath those downtown lights. Maybe love belongs to rainstorms, to cigarette smoke and midnight storms. Maybe some people disappear, but never truly leave here. 'Cause every glowing cafe sign still pulls me back in time to one last kiss beneath the rain, on a street that knew our names. Whiskey rain in Manhattan, one more sleepless night alone. The city keeps on breathing, but this heart still won't move on. And somewhere through these blue lit streets, where old dreams drift away, I still see in the rain on Broadway. Whiskey rain, midnight trains, soft piano, and your name.
Same booth by the riverside, your goodbye still lives inside. Neon trembles on my glass, like ghosts that never pass. The piano knows my name and plays our old refrain. Whiskey reflections in the night, river lights burning bright. You left with the summer tide,
My heart stayed riverside. Muted trumpets drip like smoke. Every note recalls a hope. Empty chair across from me, still where you used to be. The river moves along, but I remain with the song. Whiskey reflections in the night, river lights burning bright. You left with the summer tide. My heart stayed riverside. The years rolled softly downstream. Still I revisit this dream. Some promises never fade, though time keeps changing the shade. Whiskey reflections in the night, the river keeps flowing free, but you're still part of me. Da, 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 da. Last sip before closing time. Your memory stays with mine. Rain still lingers on Bedford Avenue. Golden puddles shimmer into view. I hear the ballroom breathing through the night, like an old dream wrapped in chandelier light. The doorman smiles like time has never passed, while echoes of our footsteps still hold fast. That smoky orchestra begins to play, and suddenly the years all melt away. Every trumpet carries your perfume, every slow trombone revives the room. Whispers beside the Bedford ballroom, floating softly through the velvet gloom. Your laughter dances somewhere in the haze, like champagne memories that never fade. Oh, the couples spin beneath the gold, while my lonely shadow grows old. And every melody the band performs still leads my heart back to your arms. The grand piano trembles near the stage, like it remembers every turning page. Your favorite table waits beside the wall, half in candlelight, half beyond recall. A young girl twirls beneath the crystal glow, the same way you did so long ago. And for a moment through the cigarette smoke, I almost hear the promises we spoke. But midnight hides what dawn cannot restore. Some loves keep dancing long after they are gone. beside the Bedford ballroom, drifting slowly through the crowded room. Your silhouette still lingers near the band, like a fading photograph I cannot stand. Oh, the saxophones cry low and blue, like they were written only for you. And every chorus pulls me further back to rainy nights this old heart still protects. We were young beneath those chandelier skies, two reckless souls beneath the brass and lights. The city glowed beyond the ballroom haze, and every song felt endless in those days. Now strangers dance where we once used to stand, while memories slip softly through my hands. Whispers beside the Bedford ballroom, still alive beneath the pale moon. The orchestra sways while the night grows thin, and I keep searching for the girl you'd been. Now the final trumpet slowly fades away, the waiters stack the glasses near the stage. Still I remain where our old shadows bloom, beside the whisper of the Bedford ballroom. Soft brush drum, distant laughter, one last dance beneath the chandelier. I stepped inside to hide from winter, my overcoat still heavy from the night. The supper club was soft with candle shadows and low brass glowing amber in the light. Couples whispered over whiskey glasses, while velvet curtains swayed beside the stage. A flugelhorn drifted through the silence, like an old romance refusing age. Then beside the polished piano bar, she appeared beneath a silver star, holding one white orchid in her hand, like she already knew who I was then. Winter orchids beside Columbus Circle, blooming softly through the falling snow. Her quiet smile turned cold December golden in ways the lonely city could not know. The grand piano moved like distant moonlight, while trombones wrapped the room in gentle blue. And somewhere in that warm Manhattan evening, my tired heart remembered how to bloom. She spoke slowly like an old jazz record, every word delicate and low. The orchestra breathed beneath the candlelight, a snowfall painted diamonds on the road. Outside, the taxis crawled through midnight. Inside the room, the world had disappeared. Even the bartender stopped polishing glasses just to listen whenever she drew near. Then she laughed beneath the trumpet sigh, soft enough to quiet all the night. And suddenly the winter air was gone, like sorrow melting into song. Winter orchids beside Columbus Circle, turning sleepless nights to something warm. Her perfume floated through the smoky supper club, like spring arriving quietly through the storm. The brush drums
And though the snow kept falling past the windows, I never wanted that sweet night to go. Now every winter in Manhattan I walk those same old frozen streets again, searching for that hidden little supper club and the woman wrapped in candlelight and wind. Sometimes through the crowded evening silence I hear a flugelhorn begin to play, and for one brief second I can see her smiling softly through the snow again. Winter orchids beside Columbus Circle still bloom somewhere inside my memory. The orchestra has long since faded quiet, but her voice still drifts like falling melody. And every snowfall over Manhattan brings back the warmth she left inside that room. A single flower changed the shape of winter and taught a lonely heart how to bloom. The snow kept falling through the morning. The candles slowly lost their glow, but one white orchid stayed beside the piano long after